Hello IDS 104 students, and welcome to this quick video that's going to show you how to find your discussion assignments in your Brightspace classroom. Remember, every assignment is available for you to understand what is due and when it's due by, plus able to be submitted through your Brightspace classroom at learn.snhu.edu. That is where everything is graded. So when you navigate yourself to your course environment, there's a couple of ways you can find the discussion board. One, you can click on course menu and navigate to discussions. When you do that, it'll pull up only discussion assignments. Keep in mind for IDS 104, you do not have a discussion assignment every week, but when you do, you will see them listed by underneath their module. So for your very first week, module 1, week 1, you have a discussion. The other weeks you'll have them is week 5, module 5, and then week 6, module 6, and there's an optional non-graded discussion opportunity in module 7, week 7, and then you have your final discussion assignment in module 8, week 8. All right, you only want to do the discussion assignments for the week that you are currently on. So that is one way to find your discussion assignments. A second way is to click on course menu, then go to learning modules, and when you do that, look for the week that you're on. Remember, module 1 is week 1, module 2 is week 2, module 3, week 3, all the way through to module 8, week 8, okay? Couple of things I want to point out about any discussion assignments is if you have a discussion assignment due, when you click on the module, you will always get kind of this quick overview. You'll have an introduction space, your module guide, and then you'll have resources for your success, and then you'll see any assignments for that week. So again, for module 1, week 1, you have that discussion assignment, and then you'll notice if you scroll down, you have a short paper assignment, okay? Another way, of course, to access the discussion assignment is to always just click on the blue, the title of the assignment, and it'll open up the overview and instructions of what to do for your success. What I wanted to point out, now that you know there's 2 different ways to get there, and you can go whichever way is best for you and your success, is I want to remind you to always make sure that you click on the module introduction and review whatever content is in there, okay? So for this, you open up module 1. It's going to go over what this week is going to encompass, and it's also going to talk about any of your assignments. You can scroll down, arrow over, so there's a lot of like scroll and click. You will notice there is reading within your module. Do not skip this. A lot of students just miss it, and this information will help you answer the questions on your assignments from week to week, okay? So you'll notice there's quite a lot of reading right here within the module content. Scroll down, review it, take notes if that works best for you, and then arrow over. Every module will have a space where you have required resources. This will link you to articles, videos, and more that you will want to review and or watch for your success to help you in completing your assignments. You want to make sure you do your module reading or go through any of the required resources before you dive into things like your discussion board, short papers, or any other assignments, okay? You'll notice, you'll see a lot of reading in here, and there's a lot of things that are highlighted in kind of this blue text. When you click the blue, it gets you to where you want to go, okay? So just know that you just click it and it'll take you to the reading or the video. As you scroll down through here, you'll see there's a lot of information in here, but there is some additional support I wanted to highlight and some optional learning resources. This optional section has a lot of really quick, helpful videos or articles to show you, again, like how to access discussion boards, how to review rubrics, any shortcuts for writing academically, how to use Word and PowerPoint, just things like that that might be needed if it's been a minute since you've done any academic writing or worked with this kind of technology, okay? But if you feel comfortable with all this, you don't need it. Remember, you do get Microsoft Office 365, which has Microsoft Word, and also PowerPoint and other things for your success and for free as an SNHU student, okay? So once we found the discussion board, we've done our required reading and checked out all the resources, what you're doing is your initial post is always due by Thursdays at 11:59 p.m. or earlier is convenient for your schedule. That is where you are going to answer a series of questions when you have a discussion assignment assigned to you. So for example, module 1, week 1, you're going to introduce yourself. So when you introduce yourself, your name, maybe where you're from, maybe your major, or a little bit about you, whatever you might be comfortable sharing. And this week for module 1, week 1, you're sharing a platform or a digital space where you spend time and why it's meaningful to you. You're going to define what you think digital literacy is, and then you're going to talk about digital spaces and digital literacy and how you use that to build or maintain relationships online, and how does that reflect your very own personal communication style or values, okay? Those are the questions you're answering. Write and complete sentences. Use details and examples. Remember, initial discussion post is always due by Thursdays when you have discussion assignments due, or earlier as convenient for your schedule. The next thing you're doing is your classmates will also be creating their own initial posts. You want to then find them, review them, and you want to make sure you respond to at least 2 of your classmates. When I say respond to 2 of your classmates, you're writing more than just a sentence or 2. Yes, you can respond to more than 2 students. The key is having at least 2 discussion post responses to your peers, your classmates, that have substantial content to them. Those peer replies are due by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. or earlier as convenient for your schedule. Now, top tip for Module 1, Week 1, those due dates for initial discussion posts is 11:59 p.m. East Coast time for that very first week, okay? Now, real quick, I just wanted to show you how you can start a new thread. So you'll notice here's the discussion assignment. You will see the questions you are supposed to answer. When you go down, you will see start a new thread. Keep in mind, my view of the classroom might look just a little bit different than yours. That's okay. I have faculty access, that's why. But let's just say, Melanie, Week 1 intro. You can label it whatever you want to, as long as it's appropriate and relevant. And then top tip, a lot of students like to type up their discussion post initial thoughts in Microsoft Word, and then they can spell check it. They save an extra copy, and then they just copy and paste right in here what they wanted to say. So this is something I had written up. And then you want to click on post, okay? Once you do that, you will be able to see your discussion post underneath the module where you submitted it. I'm going to cancel out of that because I wanted to show you something really quick. Again, if you go to that, remember you can go to discussions right here under course menu, or you can find it under learning modules. I wanted to show you how you would respond to a peer or a classmate. So I'm going to use this general questions area as my example. So this general questions area is just a spot where if you have any kind of general questions about the course, this is where you post it. Your faculty will get back to you within 24 hours or less. Remember, this is a public space, so anything you post here you can see. So you never want to post like super personal information or grade information, things like that. This is just for general stuff. Again, click the blue, gets you to where you want to go. When you open that up, you will see that somebody has posted in here. So as for example, if this was a student post you wanted to review and respond, you would click the blue, the title gets you where you want to go. And then you can review what your classmate said. So this is my post for my classroom space. This is the one I want to respond to. I would click on reply to thread, and then you can type right here in the text box, and then you just click post. Y'all, that's it. That's all you got. So remember, to find discussions or a discussion assignments in your classroom, you can go to course menu, discussions, and look for the week you're working on, or you can go to course menu, learning modules, go to the module or the week you're working on, and scroll down to that discussion assignment. Again, you do not have a discussion assignment every week. Check out your course syllabus because it goes over an overview of the assignments. Remember, when you do have a discussion post assigned, initial posts are due by Thursday or earlier as convenient for your schedule. Week 1, it's East Coast time. After that, it goes to your time zone, and then respond to at least 2 of your classmates by Sundays or before as convenient for your schedule. If you get stuck, reach out to your instructor first. They're there to help you. Also, you have amazing resources like the academic support team, which is right up here at the top. If you are concerned about writing academically or just want to make sure everything reads okay, you can click on that and you can submit a draft of your writing assignment through written feedback. And you can select the areas you want the tutor to focus on, and they'll get you feedback within 12 hours. Y'all are going to be great. You got this.